is not conditional. Joy comes from the Lord. So when the devil attacks your joy, he's stealing God. He's stealing strength. Joy gives strength. Happiness brings merry. Joy gives strength. A strong man is a winning man. From today, may your joy not be taken from you. Can I hear believers? Amen. May you not lose your joy. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. My brethren, verse 2, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptation. James is telling us to count it all joy in all of its purity whenever we face trials, because there is no life without trials. What it teaches us makes us to think about how we should react to the things that take away our joy. Trial doesn't give joy. Trial causes sorrow and pain. But James says, count it all joy. How should I react when I've been tried? Count it all joy when things come against us to take or to steal your joy and your peace. For we have all been hurt. No one here this morning who has never been hurt before. Am I talking to somebody here?
Yes, sir.
If your friend hasn't hurt you, your parent possibly have hurt you. If not your parent, your schoolmate or your classmate, or even the system, or the government. If you don't understand system, joy comes from the Lord. So when the devil attacks your joy, he's stealing God. He's stealing strength. Joy gives strength. Happiness brings merry. Joy gives strength. A strong man is a winning man. From today, may your joy not be taken from you. Can I hear believers say amen? May you not lose your joy. Even when you lose your sleep, please don't lose your joy. If I tell you who lose your sleep, sometimes it's that I'm deceiving. Sometimes I do lose my sleep. You know what I do? Let the joy be. I'll begin to draw strength from the word of God. What does God say about this situation? Examples of situations that are possible or that possibly could steal your joy away from you. When you wake up in the morning only to find someone that has stolen your car. You just bought the car, brand new, you drove it, tested, and then just parked and went in and then came out and said, the car is missing. I remember a year or two ago or something, 3 years now, I just left CarMax branded car. I just tested it, drove around. It's still smelling terrible. And then I took it to Springfield to see someone who's making clothes for Pastor Joyce. Parked the car. In less than 30 minutes, came down, car is gone. I was speaking in tongue by anger. Who took my car? I said, I went there. I said, I drove. I parked like this. I was demonstrating. And this, I thought, I said, but I drove like this year. I came like this, man. And then I went that way, and then I reversed, and I parked here. I was mad. My brain was twisted. I said, is it the car dealer that took my car? Who took my car? Then somebody said, in this area, some people can take car and drive it to Puerto Rico. That is common. Car will just disappear in this area. I said, so this guy is already heading towards Mexico. That increased my worry. They said that is a normal occurrence. When they find the car, sometimes it's out of US. I said, no, Barabosh. Wherever my car is, come back. Even though I know insurance cover it, but I can't just imagine the car just got now less than 1 hour. It's gone. I called the cops. They searched through every possible means. We called all the callable. They called all the numbers. It was not traceable. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Till like after 2, the lady that came, she was just in her car saying, don't calm down. How is it? I'm saying, I've made effort, I can't trace your car. But calm down. I said, better calm down. I'm not leaving here. And then she located the car. All the places she has called that they said the car was not there. She started revisiting and the car was found. Somewhere. Trials. When you wake up only to find out that you have just lost your job. You just lost the job, you lost so much. Or you just lost your house. Trials. Or you just lost someone that you love so much. You have invested your life into them. And they just walk out on you. Trials. The trials of betrayal. When you get a call. And someone just said to you, it's over between us. Women don't like to hear that. They lose their brain. They say, come again? They had you first time, but come again. Do you know what you just said to me? You mean what? It's like your whole world just crumbled before you. That's called trial. Why must we count it all joy? Number one, because all trials brings about a test of your maturity. All trials proves your maturity. Count it your joy that when you are being tried, you are only be tested to know whether you are growing up, whether you can handle it. Because they will not try you with what you cannot handle. Am I speaking to somebody? Anything that comes against you, God knows that you can handle it. It's not meant to kill you. The test of betrayal has made me stronger. I've been betrayed many times. I've been backstabbed, front stabbed, side stabbed, face stabbed, leg stabbed. head stab, mouth stab. The devil, it has made me better and not bitter. When you have been tried by any situation in life, count it. Can you look at you and say, count it all joy? Say, neighbor, no matter what you're going through, count it all joy. Can I hear a good amen here? In life, it's either you have been tried or you have been tempted. When you have been tried, it comes from God. When you have been tempted, it's of the devil. My brother, count it all joy when you fall into various trials. That's what another version puts it, and not temptations. He explains the temptation as trials. And then down the line, another verse, he explained it as temptation. My brother, count it all joy when you have been tried. Number 2 of your suffering, source of suffering, is temptation. James chapter 1 verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, even in temptation, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. So your tried suffering, this comes from God, and they are sent to bring out the best out of you. To make the best out of you. Abraham was tried when God told him, bring me thy son, thy only son, not Ishmael, thy only son. Give me thy only son. That is trial. Nobody anywhere in the world has been tried such way. Abraham heard the voice of the Lord, and he took Isaac his son, and Isaac asked his father, you've told me that each time we are going for a sacrifice there must be a ram. Now I see knife, I see fire, I see wood, no ram. Where is the ram for sacrifice? The father said, the Lord will provide. But as in the Lord provided already, he has provided him as Isaac. The father knew the sacrifice who? Isaac. But he told his son, well, the Lord will provide. Faith. But you are the sacrifice indirectly. So when he got to the mountain, he took his sacrifice and tied him down and put him on the altar and took the knife. As far as Abraham was concerned, Isaac is already dead. Trial of faith. God will try you with what sometimes you love most. Give me your best. And say, God, you don't know how hard it took me to get this best. Try it. Why temptation comes from the devil? The devil uses temptation to buffet our flesh. And these things are sent to us to make life worse. And let no man say, when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. James chapter 1 verse 13 to 14. When you are tempted of evil, it's the devil. God does not tempt us with evil. So these both ways, two sides of the coins, are the two ways we encounter suffering. Either through trial or temptation. What are the characteristics of suffering? Number one, the characteristic of suffering is that they come at us suddenly. Nobody prepared for suffering. You don't prepare for suffering. Hello. You wake up every day and just say, well, today is going to be good for you. You don't pray, say today, well, let today be worse for me. Nobody prepared for suffering. Trials can come suddenly. Suffering can come suddenly. He said, when ye fall. He didn't say if ye fall. I went to night school, so I know the difference between when and if. When ye fall into diverse temptation, it means it is certain. Number two, the characteristic of suffering is that it is certain. Beloveds, don't be light unto it. Suffering is part of the journey of life. Those who suffer are those who survive. They are the one we call survivor. Obik is a survivor. Amen. You don't understand. This thing has suffered. This work suffer in the hand of wicked people. Wishes and wishes. They don't wish you well. Wishes don't wish you well. Number one, I said suffering comes suddenly. And number two, it is certain. You must pass through fire. Daniel passed through fire. Hello? How many of you have passed through something before? And some of us are still passing through something. But you are passing out of it right now. Yeah. If I hear say better, amen. Yeah. Number three characteristic of suffering is that they are sorted. It causes it into diverse temptation. Suffering are in levels. And they are in layers. What I am passing through might look like what you are passing through, but the degree of what I'm passing through might be worse than what you are passing through. Diverse temptation. When we say, well, I know what you are going through. Sometimes you don't know what I'm going through. This suffering could be financial suffering. One of the wicked spirits that can tame a man's destiny is when there's a financial lack. If there's anyone here suffering financial mess, you have been so messed up in your finances, I decree, let there be a restoration right now. Amen. If you say that amen, you are the one God is praying for right now. Amen. God is intervening in your matter right now. Amen. When you so suddenly can't pay your mortgage, suddenly you can't pay your car notes. In this part of the world that everything is creditized. One of the ways we suffer is through bodily affliction, sickness. Suddenly you are sick. You were not sick last night. You woke up this morning and you feeling funny. I remembered I had food poisoning, and for a year it was in my body. I thought it has been treated. And then I hit on 90 days fasting, and then it triggered the poison. And I landed in the emergency room. And I said, this man, you want to die? No food in your body, no fluid, nothing? And I said, what are you doing to yourself? I'm fasting. He said, you just poison your body. And they said, if it stays in your body, the potency of that poison can damage some organs. Sometimes you don't even know where the attack is coming from. Battle left, right, and center. Every spiritual battle against your life, against your growth, against your life, against your success, every spiritual battle and arrow of darkness against your life, let it backfire right now. If you shout the loudest amen, may the Lord deliver you. I say a few things and then we pray. What is the purpose of suffering? As we have already noted in the Word of God, is it that God is the cause or the devil? What then is the purpose of suffering? Number one, because suffering produces endurance. I told us earlier on that it causes us to be matured. What you're passing through becomes a lesson for you for others. Can you listen to me? When I was growing up, how did I got my healing anointing? As I was growing up, I would always come under satanic attack, oppression, sickness. Nothing is worth dying for. Everything that is losing today can be gained tomorrow. Yeah. There's a better future. Yeah. Today is not the end of your life. May the power of God cause you to arrive at destiny. Lift up your hand and say, I receive. Count it all joy. Can somebody stand and say, count it all joy? Touch your neighbor, say, neighbor, count it all joy. Count it all joy. When your landlord gives you quick notice, count it all joy. Count it all joy. When you have no money to pay your bill, count it all joy. The money you don't have today, you will have better tomorrow. Count it all joy. Touch yourself, say, count it all joy. I'm counting it. Say, I am counting it all joy. I was living my future in my today with joy, with expectation. I know I won't die where I am. There's a better place God is preparing for me. Is somebody hearing me tonight? Count it all. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, count it all joy. Count it all joy. How do we, what is the attitude expected of us when we are going through hard time? Number one, wait on the Lord. And be good, be of good courage. It will strengthen your heart. Anytime you are going through tough time, wait on the Lord, don't wait on man. And be of good courage. Attitude number two, you must put up when you are going through tough time. If your joy must not be taken from you. Always constantly remind yourself, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Look for relevant scripture to satisfy your soul. Don't listen to bad news. When you are going through tough time, don't listen to bad news. Oh, everybody is going through what you are going through. That is bad news, brother. Look out from the word of God through the eye of the Spirit. What is God saying about your situation? He said, let the sick say, I am healed. Let the poor say, I am rich. Let the barren rejoice, because none shall be barren in the land. Number three attitude you must put on. When you have been saddled with burdens and troubles, go on your knees and pray. Engage the weapon of prayer. And you find that God will always give you inner peace when you pray. About any matter that troubles you. Don't complain and whine and talk and you are looking for who to call, who will say better. You don't need sympathizer. Empathy is what you need, not sympathy. They will gossip you everywhere. Do you know what she's going through right now? She just spoke with me. You know, every time she's going through, she must tell me everything. Yes. They glory in the fact that they are the one that carry your bad luck. Tell them you just got a new thing. They don't share that one.
And so they say, and so everybody's getting new thing.
Sister Mary, are you okay? You know you can confide in me. Tai! Confide what? Anything you don't want anybody to know, keep it to your heart. Your best friend has another best friend. And that one has another best friend. Before you know, your secret suffering life is everywhere. And you become a mockery. If they like, they call it pride. It's better you prideously keep your problem and find God to solve it for you. Can I hear someone say good amen here? I won't tell you, my brother, when you don't have the capacity to solve it. After I've told many of the friends you've told your problem, what have they offered you? You say, no, don't worry, we'll be praying for you. And they don't even pray, sir. They don't pray. They only gossip you. You know, God will help us in this life. You want to start your gossip.
In fact, people are going through issues. You say, who's people again? You say, in fact, my man can't even mention. If you know them, you know they are all these holy people serve. They go to church every day. If you know what they are going through, it's life. Bible every day, Bible every day. Now, no matter they won't start with. Count it all joy. Go on your knees and talk to heaven. If ever it's so heavy in your heart, you don't know, then if your pastor is trustworthy, then some pastors are not even trustworthy. That makes what I was. One of the responsibility of a spiritual leader is capacity to keep secret. When we got ordained, we took an oath of secrecy. You don't tell people's story life to mock them. They confided in you so that you can engage heaven on their behalf. As a Christian believer, as a Christian worker, when a sister is going through problem, you engage heaven on their behalf. You don't mock them. As a believer, you don't tell their story to the world. You cover their nakedness and say, Lord, deliver our brother. Lord, deliver our sister from this affliction. How many Christians do pray for us when we are in trouble? How many? Your prayer pattern has become your problem spreader. Sister, pray with me. You know that brother that say wants to marry me, he just says he's not marrying again. He say, all this brother, he just say, all this brother, you do it, no man. Listen to me as I conclude. Every man has something he's carrying. You are not alone in your problem. Amen. Know it, know it, know it. Even Christ carried his own cross. Peter had his own cross. Oh, brother Paul. He prayed 3 times, sir. Let the Lord deliver me from this thorn in my flesh. 3 times have I prayed. 3 times. Oh God. The Lord said, my grace is sufficient. Paul, go on with your ministry. Grace upon you. I'm not sure God took away that thorn in his flesh. I didn't see. I've not read it. My grace. With my grace, you can carry it through. Continue my work. Some trial are positioned in our life to humble us. Some of you, if you don't have any tiny little trial around your life, we will not even see in church. It's trial that brings some people to church. It's when there is a trial they remember God. God, if you deliver me from this trial, I will serve you for the rest of my life. When that trial is taken, God, you know, you understand. It's the nature of my work. When another trial, I go, God, it's trial that makes us see you in church. And we thank God for the trial. At least it makes you to remember God so much more. Some of you will never pray in your house except when something hits you. Then you go on your knees, Father, you know I've been serving you all my life. In fact, if you deliver me, Lord, I will sow seed now. No, I didn't want to sow seed anymore. But now, if you see, I will sow seed. So sometimes trials are positioned to humble us, to make us know that we still need God in our life. I'd like you to look at yourself inwardly and outwardly and say, I count it all joy.
I count it all joy.
Say, Lord, I count it all joy.
Lord, I count
for the trials in my life.
For the trials in my life.
It's for my betterment.
It's for my betterment.
Hallelujah. Stand on your feet. I can face tomorrow because the storm is over, there is nothing left for the wicked. If I be a servant of the Most High God, this season end every satanic manipulation in your life. Amen.